Oh my gosh. Who could have expected it? Another day of the week? The game that Barb has had swirling in her little gobbo brain all day, every day since she first poked it? Who could have expected another stream? OMG, and it's a Friday night. And you know what that means? Do you know what that means? It means I don't have anything to stop me. This place has been ransacked. A robbery has occurred. And we're pretty sure it's you know, that gal who was all suspicious. And like, oh my gosh. But we shan't jump to conclusions. Let us investigate this entire chamber. We're going to start here and we're going to work around. It's a clutter box. It's empty as well. The box lock looks like it was burned off. Criminals may have used an orbital gun. This is like the mayor to have a ton of difficult books like this. Looks like he's got some valuable antique books here as well. Criminals either had no idea of the value of the books or came with purpose. The pot's been tipped over, but there's nothing inside. Looks like they only tipped it over after being hit by something with force. Could it be an incendiary? And why isn't everything else burnt? The gift we delivered to the mayor for the queen is... Those crooks are not gonna get away with this. Doesn't look like they jimmied the door either. They must have decrypted the combination and opened it, or... They have cracked the combination? It's not impossible, but I imagine it'd be difficult for anyone but a skilled pro. My best guess is they figured out the combination using a simpler means. What do you mean by simpler means? Let's see. They could have, for example, dusted buttons with a special powder. Powder like that would have absorptive properties, and due to fineness would be invisible to the naked eye. However, if a blue light were placed over it, it would glow. Alright, and? Imagine for a minute the mayor entered the combination with the powder present. The powder on the buttons would stick to his fingers and come off. There'd be one way to know which buttons were pressed. Wait a minute, wouldn't they still not know the order? That's not exactly the case. As powder collected on the fingers increased, the amount taken from the buttons would decrease. In other words, the crooks would press the buttons in order starting from least luminescent. It might be a little more difficult if there were duplicate numbers, but the crooks should be able to make a pretty good guess as to what they are. Makes sense. Josh, are you a genius or something? Just basic knowledge. Anyway, let's check out the buttons. As I thought, powder was used. I just realized I forgot to announce. I should go make my announcements. Which, I mean, I'm gonna yell at my girlfriend and bestie that we're investigating the crime scene. We're investigating the crime scene on stream in Rails. We'll see if they show up. They probably won't. That's fine. Yeah, we have powder used. There's no doubt the safe was opened with the method I just explained. Oh, right. The big question is who dusted the buttons with the powder? We know it would have had to have been someone who visited the residence. Right, now figuring out who that is, that's going to be the tricky part. Evidence continues to grow for Blue Girl, but let's not jump to conclusions. This place is all torn apart. Lita would probably faint if she saw this. Looks like all the books on the shelf have been scattered about the room. Seems kind of senseless to have done all this. There's several documents in the drawers. They don't appear to have been disturbed. They seem to be documents regarding Roland City's government. The fact that these are as they are suggests there's no political aim involved. It's like the mayor to have a ton of difficult books. This is again the book value conversation. Okay. Let's check out here. Make sure we don't have anything to miss out here. Aha. Look, there are marks on the railing. You're right, and they're fresh too. Looks like something metal dug into the wood. Something metal dug into the wood? And we've done you, and we've done you, and you, and you. So we know it's not political. We know that they were clever enough to have the powder. They had to dust the powder in advance. They scattered the books, which is odd. Didn't take the valuable books. Burned off the chest here. Let's continue our investigations. Head up to the attic. I don't think there's anything in the attic. Ah. What's this? Survey leaf. I think it's a bit strange for a leaf to be in a place like this. On top of that, it's not a type that grows around here. The the thieves, the burglars. You're sharp, Estelle. This is the place where the residents were locked up. Probably dropped by one of the criminals as they were locking everyone up. So it's a key piece of material evidence, right? Not from around here. Sure that we're not missing anything in the hallway before we go in. Bother people. Okay, I don't think we're gonna have anything here, but we can do a quick check and then we'll talk to the maid. I had such a scare. I was cleaning up the attic when suddenly a bunch of masked men came barging in. Masked men, huh? Which means this wasn't a one-man job. How many people were in the group? I'd probably guess 3 or 4. That reminds me, one of them was short. May even have been a girl. A party of 3 or 4, including a short girl. I think about the fact I'm going to have to clean up that study, my head starts to spin. When I get my hands on these criminals, I'm going to give them a beating like they'll never forget. Girl, it's okay, it's okay. Lay down. Rest your pretty, pretty head. We'll need the crime scene untouched for a little while, at least. Good. It's time to speak to the wife. Where were you on the night of the yesterday? A likely story. Are you alright, ma'am? Yes, I'm fine. The intruders weren't violent towards us. Was there anything you noticed in particular about the intruders? They were wearing masks, so I wouldn't be able to give you any specific features. Reminds me, I'm certain the front door was locked. I locked the door just to be safe, since my husband had gone to the chapel and there were just the 2 of us here. I wonder how in the world they got in. Grappling hook? Ladder? Airship? Probably not an airship. Probably a grappling hook. It's like a ladder wouldn't dig in metal into the thing. And an airship would be big and loud and bulky, and everyone would notice it being here. So it's probably a grappling hook straight into this study. Hi, Shara. We're gonna finish looking across the place before we... talk to you two. Wow. Alright. We've done our initial investigation. Are you really done investigating? It seems a little quick to me. How about looking around more carefully? I'm sure there's something you missed. Are you sure? I feel like we rubbed ourselves up against everything. We only talked to the wife once. Looks like the intruders took off with a bunch of preserved food. I wonder if they were hungry. Nah. That's interesting. That is important. Forgot we should talk to her twice. Let's make sure, let's look again at everything up here. The game is nice and gives us the pop-up though, so I think we have everything. It's just they preserved. Senseless to scatter. Already worked how they opened the safe. Something metal and strong enough to leave marks, huh? Seems like something worth jotting down in our bracer notebooks. See, that's a little annoying because we like sometimes you have to look at something once, sometimes you have to look at multiple times. That seems a little irritating. We already did the documents about the government once. And it's the same, so yeah. We know it's not the document. We have the leaf. The pot was hit by something with force, and that knocked it over. Purple gun there. You're just worried about cleaning. There's nothing else in the attic to look at. We talked to her twice. Talked to you twice. Reserved food. Nothing in the water jugs. We don't go outside to look, do we? Said the door's locked at the time of burglary, right? Doesn't look like the lock's been broken either. Means they got in another way. Okay, we've also validated that. Yeah, I had the mayor run me through all the details. How about you two? Did you find anything? Yeah, we found a lot of new evidence. Right, let's check the details one by one, see what you've come up with. First off, what were the criminals after? The septum in the safe. How many of them were there? There was a group of 3 or 4. Where'd they get in the house from? Second floor terrace. Point blank, what is the portrait of the who's thought to have committed the crime? It's the traveler who visited recently. You did a good job. It looks like we were able to specify who the criminals are with this information. Yeah, we knew all of this. Even before you sent us around again. Mayor Klaus, Over the past 2 or 3 days, have you had any new faces in your study?
When you put it that way, there's been a number of people. Reporter from the magazine company was one.
Oh, those two came to visit you too, huh? At the time of the crime, they were with us in the Ismelis Tower. Then we can cross them off the list of suspects. See, so Mayor Klaus, were there any others?
Other than that, there was only Josette.
That's her. Blue-haired girl. She's the criminal.
But let's not kid ourselves here.
Haha, I think it'd be a bit of a stretch for her to be our thief. After all, she's a student at the Royal Academy. Criminals aren't always dressed so they can be easily spotted. As for a school uniform, if someone put their mind to it, they could create a replica. I'm telling you, she was a really nice girl. She was modest and courteous and so pretty. Oh my gosh. Right, Josh? Sorry to say this, but I completely disagree. Huh? During that time, when the mayor put the septium in the safe, the girl's eyes lit up like a hunter's eyeing her prey. Of course, since I had no conclusive evidence, I couldn't call her out on it. But at least to me, she didn't look like any ordinary student. You have to be joking. No, Estelle, your first crush is the thief.
Unbelievable.
At any rate, it looks like we're going to have to ask this girl a few questions. You wouldn't happen to know where she is, would you? Remember right, she should be staying at the hotel. She said something about taking off from Roland sometime today. It looks like we're going to have to hurry then. Estelle, Josh, let's try the hotel first. Right. Understood. Shara joined the party. Let's hurry to the hotel. We have to stop her. Actually, let's hurry. Check what's going on with our, resident Fujo. Or incest shipper. Ah! Estelle! And Joshua and... Huh? Little heart! She threw up a little heart! Wow, it's Shara too! Hi, Claire. All three bracers spoken of in town together at once? That means something happened. I love the way she did a little heart for Shara. So true. Okay. No further distractions. Hotel Roland. Actually, wait, these kids are hanging outside. They might have seen something. Mayor Klaus came rushing by in a hurry. I wonder what happened. You see a blue-haired girl. Hey, Luke, you little shit, did you see a blue-haired girl? What happened at Mayor Klaus's place? Ugh. Fucking useless brats. I can't even. Bestie! We're the cops. Well, we're mercenaries working for the mayor.
Estelle, Joshua, and even Scheherazade.
Is something the matter? Do you remember a girl named Josette? A student from the Royal Academy who would be staying here?
Of course I remember her, but she checked out just a moment ago.
Oh shoot, we're a minute too late. It's all our fault for stopping to see Claire, no. Let's hurry to the landing port. We might be able to catch her there. She really didn't seem like a bad girl. Estelle. Your young lesbian crush. I mean, whomst amongst us wouldn't fall for the blue-haired thief, huh? My gosh, she has blue hair and pronouns. Airliner's late. I wonder what's going on. The airliner that should be coming from Bose hasn't arrived. Prepared to receive an incoming ship, but... So she can't have left yet. And where is she? Blue hair girl. Please excuse the delay. The airline should be arriving any time now. Please be patient. Yo, Alan, it's us if you haven't noticed. Oh, it's you guys. Oh, And Scheherazade too. Oh, thank you, Aidios, for this feast of the eyes. So, what's up? You didn't by chance happen to see a girl in a school uniform around here, did you? Girl in a school uniform? School uniform from where? From the Genis Royal Academy. Oh, baby, those uniforms are so hot. The contrast of the neatly pleated white skirts and the navy blue socks. Oh, I can see them now. I totally forget what the boys' uniforms look like, though. This is one obsession I just don't get. Thus defineth man's eternal struggle. Back on topic here. So you didn't see a girl in the Royal Academy uniform? Nope, not this month, and believe me, I watched for those. Took all the passengers boarding and disembarking, so I can tell you at least she hasn't come here. Means she came to Roland along the roads without using an airliner. That complicates things. Our search field got much bigger. Come to think of it, there must be others. They've got to be hiding somewhere. Wait, that reminds me. What does, Estelle? Pull out the survey leaf! When's dinner? She's a ditz, but she's not that big of a ditz. Mr. Gott, we found this. Could it be some sort of clue? Right, we did find that. Sarah, do you know of any places nearby where survey trees grow? Survey trees, Pretty certain they grow in Mistwald, south of Roland. Mistwald. That's the forest in the opposite direction from home as Roland, right? Seems like it's worth looking into. That settles it. Let's head up the highway through Roland's south gate. Oh, you're really excited, aren't you? Whatever it is, good luck. Thanks, Alan, ya pervert. We love ya. Let's go. We're going to catch those thieves. Wait up! You're running like a crazed lunatic! Who could just walk at a time like this? Hey, it's the news folk. Maybe I should think about cutting back on all these blasted cigarettes. What are the two of you up to? You kids again, huh? Actually, we gotta get to Bose ASAP. The airliner's not even here yet. I know, that's why we're heading there on foot. It'll take some time, but it's not a distance we can't cover by ourselves. Well, don't wear yourselves out too badly. Are you after a scoop or something? Yeah, the mother all scoops too. No time to talk. Gotta make it there today. Wonder if Niall's gonna be alright. See you later, Stell, Joshua. Bye. Well, aren't they a lively pair? Friends of yours? Those are the reporters from one of the jobs Dad asked us to take over. I wonder what's going on. What's going on? Actually, what's going on is we should... HP KO? Ooh. Let's eat a wholesome pasta real quick. We cover everyone's food. Grab a potluck and throw together a few potluck and shells because those cure KO. And make some maple cookies. So we have some healing items on the go. Okay, back to the rush. Not going home, we're going further south. And there's some rhino out here. If we see it, we'll kill it, but I'm not going to be too eager to nab it. Excuse me. Take a quick look around. This feels like potential treasure places. We're just off of the beaten path enough to hit a treasure. I take it you are the rhino monster. Well, leave it alone for now. Just in case. We should be fine with Shara here, but... Hurricane! Ooh, you have armor. Okay. Okay, you're out of arts. Really don't have anything to do but hit the thing. Okay, this shouldn't be nothing. Oh, that's a lot of Sepith. Hey, we exterminated one of the monsters. We can turn that quest in later. But for now... Oh, ambushed. By a little Mars Sparrow. How? But how mean. I'm not gonna pick up something that says suspected scam. What do you think I am? We're gonna focus fire. Oh god, Shara, marry me. Did you see? Did you see that whip? Oh my god. We get to see it again. Facing towards the camera. Everyone, watch. I'm in love. Oh my god. See, Cass isn't even watching, so she's missed. She's missed that. She just can't know. The... fucking bug. Fucking bugs. I hate these bugs. Oh yeah, come everyone. Beat up on Estelle. Perfect to do that. You know? Do you have any EP healing items? Not really. You know what? Josh, get out of the way for a moment. What crafts do you have? Gosh, well, I guess you should head over there. That's fine. Hey, Estelle. Spin that stick. Oh look, those bugs I hate are still alive. Get dead. Because because moving didn't use enough. Shara, I was just singing your praises and you failed to kill the bug.
We're good to go.
It's okay, I can forgive you. Mistfald. This way. Beware of monsters. Oh. Ambushed by sparrows again. Ouchie. Okay. That one that's casting, we probably want to. That's an AoE? Never mind. That one that's casting can get its cast off, because it's the only one now. That's everything? Oh, honey. And we got some tender poultry from beating up that chicken. Estelle's looking a little weak. Mistwald. So this is Mistwald, huh? Can you tell us anything, Shara? Someone came through here all right. What I can see, a number of people passed through here not long ago. I'd wager Mira we're on the right track. How can you be so sure? Tracking fugitives is an essential skill for bracers. Anyway, let's check the woods. Be sure to keep your voices low. Roger that. Understood. And remember to eat a cookie. This is a dungeon, so we don't have a map. Oh, hi. It's bees. Well, you know what? I'm beginning to feel like maybe we should have done some fire, because not having fire arts seems to be hurting us a bit.
Oh, are you done already?
This feels darker, shadier. We're gonna go this way. That looks like it takes us to a new map. Ambushed. Poison? Oh no. Well. Unidentifiable odor. Oh no. Let's get rid of the thing that smells bad first. Maybe I should have taken care of the thing that was casting a spell first, but... I don't know. Nice damage. Good to note. That self-destructs. Don't stand next to it. Okay, we were gonna go check the other route. But let's ambush them. Shara, how could you betray me like this? Okay, let's have a quick meal after this, because everyone's a little hurt. Hey! Level ups, though. Okay, we got plenty of olive oil left for our pasta. Have a quick bit of Monster Forest pasta. Hey, and a tear balm. That's good too. Bear Claw? Who's leaving bear claws out in the forest? Wait. We have a quest for that. Milchmane Road monster has expired. Yeah. Bear Claw and a Savory Pinion. We've got them both. Okay, so when we go back to town, we can hand in the medical necessities of the Father Divine and cash in this. We missed out on a couple of quests, but that's fine. We don't have to get all of them. Let's see what Shahrazad's special attack is. Sadist Whip. Josh, love you, but that is not quite as good as Shara strutting towards the screen, shaking her boobs into the camera, going, "Someone's been naughty," and then proceeding to whip the bee into oblivion. Sometimes I'm okay with the male gaze. Sometimes. Oh, we gotcha. Okay.
We're good to go.
We are gaining so much XP from this. Oh my gosh. Hello. There's another bear claw. We're gonna be so full of donut flowers. Yeah, Forest Mist is a good target for you. Ugh. Okay, let's see. Can I... Yeah, let's hit that far Forest Mist. This will get us in a position to Hurricane. You can Firebolt the Rhino Cider. Did that thing just interrupt our spell? Jerk. Well, now I don't have any choice but to hit the Rhino Cider. Thanks, buddy. Well, this is not good. I was kind of relying on her doing a hurricane. Okay. We don't have enough for your whip. Okay, so you have to hit the Rhino Cider this turn. Build up there. Okay. We don't even have enough for your hurricane. This is so unfortunate. You little such and suches. Oh, so we just have to do arts with you. Interrupt? Again, you little jerks. Sober you. I'm gonna see if the AoE whip does something here. I got one of them. They're too far to hurricane, yeah. Gummy eyeballs. Oh my god, I have decided I hate those things. Those are the worst enemies in the game so far. Little flying windbags. And now they ambushed us because I tried to get around them. Convenient. Get it closer to Estelle, kindly. That's not getting closer to Estelle. That's, in fact, the opposite of what I want you to do. Okay. Let's see if there's any chance in just finishing off the last 3 hit points. Okay. So I don't wanna have to spend an arc on like 3 hit points. More bear claws. Gosh darn it. And then you're too far to hurricane. Guess we need to do the arts for these AoEs to have any effect. Try though. Hurricane. Hey, that did something. God darn it. Leave Cheryl alone. Stupid freaking ball bitches. Okay.
Oh, are we done already?
I'm starting to hate this forest. Okay, we found our way deeper. Oh, we can't rotate. That means we're in a place of importance. The tree. On the tree. Is that not the tree? Here's the tree. We found it. We found the place. Hey, there's 4. With... I knew that she was evil. Haha. That was too easy. And to think that something as exquisite as this fell into my hands with almost no effort. Wait till Dawn and Kyle hear about this. You surprised me, that's for sure. Wait, Lonnie. Okay. Kyle, Lonnie. These are the 2 of the characters in She-Ra. Now, She-Ra, like the reboot show, is like 12 years after this. Are the characters of the She-Ra show named after these mooks in this game? The way you pulled off the act wearing that school uniform was simply astounding. Dino!
Just what you expect from the mademoiselle of an ex-aristocratic family.
Yeah, but what's in the past is in the past. It certainly doesn't hurt that in this outfit I can deceive almost anyone. The gullible mare, the dim-witted bracer girl. Idiots, the whole lot of them. Was that? Calm down, let's see what else they have to say. Fine, but I'm not happy about it. Yeah, but that girl seemed pretty tough. Lyle! I mean, she took care of all the monsters that appeared in the mine. Mine? Oh, here's the one who screwed up that. Oh, so you're the one who screwed up their job. You just done it like you were supposed to. I wouldn't have had to put on a monkey show to get this thing. My apologies. Oh, forget about it. All's well that ends well. At any rate, those kids being bracers was an absolute joke. Especially that brainless bimbo. She honestly believed we could be friends. What a freaking moron. I had to try so hard to keep from laughing. How stupid could she be? That is absurd. That is rich. What's so funny? It's you guys. Yeah, it's the brainless bimbo and her absolute joke of a bracer partner. And this probably won't come to us as a surprise. We're gonna beat you up now. Huh? Bracers? How did they find... They did a fine job stealing that septium from the mayor's residence, but... Looks like you were a little careless in the end. In accordance with the laws of the Bracer Guild, you are hereby under arrest and charged with breaking and entering, vandalism, and mercenary. Or burglary. Maybe we're a little bit more like Pinkertons than just regular old mercenaries. Are we the baddies? It'd be in your best interest not to resist, but I'm sure Estelle is hoping you will. This doesn't look good. What are we gonna do now, Josette? How about you quit quaking in your boots for starters? These braces are nothing more than a ragtag group of kids. I think it's time we showed them the real strength of the Capua family. Who are you calling us kids, you brats? I've had it up to here. I'm gonna do something about it right now. Hey, that's my line. Alright, boys, go get them. I think I might like Josette a little bit more in her Sky Pirate outfit. Look at that. She's... I support women's wrongs. Hi.
Take that!
Bitch got a gun. Hi. Oh, you're the only one in range. Oof. Okay. That kicked back a bit. And that puts 3 of them in range of Shara's whip. Go for it. Okay. These are all single targets. You know what? Hit Josette. 3, not very good. But hey. They come a little closer. That's not so cool. I think we're gonna need to double strike her. Shit. Okay. We have enough for... We have enough for... 3 in 1 hit. Let's go. And I think it's time to throw out a hurricane. This is the hardest fight we've had in, like, ever. Kinda glad Shara's here. Because that's preparing to use arts. That won't go through till after. We don't have an interrupt skill, I don't think. I think the best course of action here is to eat a meatball. And then Chera can whip everyone. Ah, that's not good. Hi. That's why we have tear bombs. Strength up here. Keep that hurricane rolling. Okay. I think it's time for you to just go straight for the boss. Damn, okay. It's gonna be like that, huh? Okay. Let's hit the one that's nearer to death. Get another one down. Kara, you can focus fire. The kids will take care of the other guy. Does Sylphin Whip interrupt? No. Well, that's slightly irritating. Yeah, you need to back the fuck off, Earl. You know, that's really irritating when the enemy does it. Just burn the bitch. And throw a tear bomb at Estelle just in case it's about to be another Petrify Breath. I don't think it's gonna kill Josh if it is. Okay. Now you want to go with magic, we can go with magic. Some water, some fire. And get pummeled while you're at it. Just shot Shara point blank range? You bitch. Enjoy getting burned.
That's it. Oh, are we done already?
That was a tough fight. I mean, we weren't really in a great deal of danger because of the prep work, but that feels worthy for a level 10. We gained 2 levels on this mission. How in the world? You had enough yet? That's what you get for taking bracers lightly. And we'll be taking this back if you don't mind. Thank you very much. Recovered the Septium Crystal. Hey, that Septium belongs to me. Ah, not to you. To the people of Roland, that's who. The sheer nerve you have to say something like that is astounding. Now that we've got the crystal back, how about we move on to confession time? That's an interesting name you mentioned. The Capua family, was it? Me and my big mouth? I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Oh, so you want to be a tough egg to crack, hmm? I don't mind at all. In fact, I like them that way. Oh, Sherazade. Do you like cracking eggs? Hmm? Oh, we're torturing people for information. Okay. Ah, what are you trying to do? That's a dangerous thing to be swinging around like that. Well, you can't answer with your mouth, then your body can answer instead. Don't worry, I'll be extra gentle. Eek! Get away from me, you crazy witch! I think Shara's enjoying this. Let's sit back and enjoy the show. Look out, Shara! An orbital gun? Are you alright, Shara? I'm fine, forget about me, look at that. Airship. An airship? Ah, looks like the tables turned in our favor now, aren't they? Are you okay, Josette? Kyle, you're late. Where have you been? Never mind. Just hurry up and give us a hand. No can do. Our push into the Roland region's been put on hold. Something big came up in the Bose region while you were away. What's that supposed to mean? I don't have time to explain. Hurry and hop on or I'll have to leave you behind. Crap. And where do you think you're going? We'll pick this up another day. Don't think you've won either. Payback's gonna be a bitch. I know it says beast, but really. Bitch. She says bitch. Josette ain't gonna censor herself. Sure wasn't expecting anything like that to come out of the woodwork. Looks like they caught us all off guard. This isn't a laughing matter. Right now I'm so frustrated I don't even know what to think. On the bright side, we did get the Septium Crystal back. And probably complete the 2 side quests I figured I wasn't going to ever get done. Switching gears. That group sure looked like they were, to me, like a bunch of sky pirates. I'm not saying sky bandits, I'm saying sky pirates. Sky pirate is a cooler word than sky bandit. Yeah, they certainly seem that variety. Also sounds like they made the Bose region their base of operations. I certainly wouldn't have expected a group like that to travel all the way to a rural place like Roland. I couldn't care less if they're sky pirates or bandits or brigands. Next time I see that scruffy, lying jerk of a tomboy, I'm going to thwack bam kapow her. All night long. What's thwack bam kapow supposed to mean? Oh, Josh, we'll tell you when you're older. Thus, the Septium Crystal stolen from the mayor's residence was safely recovered. After returning to the mayor, Estelle and the others visited the guild to report details of the incident. Don't end the chapter. I have things I need to do. Looks like you've had a rough day. Who'd have thought the Sky Bandits would appear? I don't blame you for letting them escape. No, this time it was my fault. I should have been more careful. I'm really far from being in the same league as Cassius. It's not your fault, Shara. I let my emotions get the best of me, and I was careless as well. No, you all did a good job. Your on-site investigation of the mayor's residence was flawless, too. Don't you think you should recommend them, Aina? Yes, I was thinking the same thing as well. Recommend? What do you mean? Hold your horses. First comes payment for a job well done. Yay! Mayoral theft. It's for you both, and take this as well. A recommendation. That is, as of now, you're both junior bracers. In other words, bracers in training. In order to be senior bracers, you need to receive recommendations from all regional branches in the kingdom. This is your recommendation from the Roland branch. Is it okay for us to have this? I'd heard in order to become a full-fledged bracer, we need to achieve something fairly noteworthy. I think in light of the jobs performed in your father's stead and your great showing here, your achievements are sufficient. However, these achievements are only for your work here in Roland. You'll need to receive recommendations from the other regional branches after achieving success there as well. Bose, Ron, Zeiss, and finally Gransel. You still got a long road ahead of you. So that's what we're doing this game. We're going from town to town, getting recommendations. Okay. It's a little low-key, but I'm sure there's going to be more to it. Even so, I'm really happy. It was worth all the hard work. We've come this far, don't you think we should visit the other regions too? I figured you'd say as much. I agree with you, but we can't decide this all by ourselves. We should discuss it with Dad when he gets home. Right. Oh. It's the telephone, right? Hello, this is the Bracer Guild's Roland branch in the Liberal Kingdom. It's been a while since we last talked, hasn't it? I see. Are you sure? It's terrible. I wonder if something happened. Looks that way to me. Yes, that's right. He left on business the other day. What? I apologize. This is a little difficult to believe. Understood. I'll pass on the news to his family. They'll be fine. They're bracers, too. Oh no, Daddy. Yes, and if you hear anything else, let me know. What's wrong, Aina? It's unusual for you to be surprised like that. Who's calling? The Bose branch. Something terrible's happened. The airliner, Lind, has disappeared over the Bose region. What? Was that possible? I don't know any of the details, but the Royal Army is currently conducting a wide-scale search. Due to this event, all other flights have been postponed. That explains the backup at the landing port. And... Aina? Stell, Joshua, please brace yourselves. Your father, Cassius, was aboard the airliner that went missing. What? Impossible. There's gotta be some kind of mistake. Seems his name was on the passenger list. Liberal Bracer Guild, Roland Branch, Senior Bracer, Cassius Bright, age 45. Does this mean that I fail the 2 quests that I haven't turned in? That we just completed while we were doing the other quest? I hope not. But still, end prologue. Why is my present a boy? Complete the prologue. That's... well... I imagine we lost those side quests. We'll have to prioritize doing quests when we get them in the future. It seems like they expire more readily than I thought. Oh, poor Josh. Stell, are you in there? Joshua? Dinner's ready. Just to let you know, we'll be having roasted basil chicken and onion soup gratin. That sounds so good. I'll come down later. Why don't you two go on ahead and eat? All right. Well, make sure to come down before your food gets cold. The Wheel of Fortune card again. Is it inverted again? Are we looking at bad fortune again? Something really is going on. Just can't see what it is. Where's Estelle? I said to go ahead and eat without her. She doesn't seem to have an appetite. Let's see. She took the news a lot better than I thought she would. Not surprising she doesn't want to come out of her room, seeing as how close she is with her father. I agree. So what do you think about all of this, Shara? Is it an accident or an incident? To be honest, I couldn't say either way. Your dad's a top-class bracer. When it comes to crisis management, he's the best there is. Whichever it is, if your father happens to be there, it'll be resolved. Fact is, an airliner, along with your father, has gone missing. In other words, what you're trying to say is things that shouldn't have happened. Happened, right? Don't lose heart on me now. You need to be a stout wall of support and bear Estelle up. I'll get to work tomorrow and see what I can find out. Man, it sure smells good down here. I can't stand it any longer. Estelle, are you okay? I'm so hungry I thought I was gonna pass out. Well, this looks so good. Nom 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 nom. Bon appetit. Aren't you two having any? This is great. The basil flavor really comes out when you roast it. You sure know how to cook, Joshua. Well, thanks. Josh is Josh's prime wife material. Come on, Shara, don't just sit there too. You want to drink some of my dad's brandy from his secret stash? I'm sure there's a bottle of Steinrose that's about 20 years old in there. Did you say Steinrose? And 20 years old too? Shara, what do you think you're doing? Oh, sorry, Estelle. I'm gonna have to pass this time. By the way, what were you doing in your room? You didn't come down even after Josh called you to supper. Huh? Oh, I was just looking for some extra underwear. I was having a bit of trouble finding one of my favorites because it was stuffed in the back of one of the drawers. Underwear? And a set of gear for traveling. I mean, who knows how long we'll be gone, so I figured as long as we're prepared, we'll have nothing to worry about. So what you're saying is, you intend to head to Bose and find your father? Well, duh, that's a no-brainer. Well, I can't imagine anything bad happened to him, despite his horrible luck. Waiting around just doesn't suit me, so I'm gonna go check things out myself. You really are something else. Whether it's your positive attitude or thick skin, I can't say, but... You're so rude, Joshua. But you're coming along too, right? Of course. However, it looks like all airliner flights have been cancelled until the Army finishes their search. Seems the only way to Bose is on foot. Walk to Bose? I wonder how long that's going to take. For a bracer on foot, if they hurry, they can make it there in about half a day. But if that's the route you're talking, that makes things easy. I think I'll tag along as well. Really? You'll come with us? Aren't you busy with a bunch of other jobs? Hey, I trained under your father, right? You honestly think I'd sit here while something happened to the person I owe so much to? I'm going to talk to Ina and have her pass my jobs to another member. Shara. We really appreciate this, Shara. You shouldn't be thanking me. I just can't leave a job as big as this up to a bunch of newbies. I hate to say it, but you're probably right. Oh well, since Shara's along for the ride now, I do feel a bit more confident. We appreciate you coming with us. Myself as well. Anyway, let's make sure to drop by the guild tomorrow morning before we leave. I'll need to explain the situation to Ina. Chapter 1. Disappearance of the Lind. I understand the situation now. To be frank, though, with Sherazad taking off to Cassius, I'm going to be real short-handed. If this involves him directly, please don't worry about anything. I really appreciate this, Aina. Make good use of Ridge while we're gone. They should be able to deal with at least 3 times his normal workload. Don't you think that's a bit harsh? Don't worry. If things get too hectic, I'll ask for help from the Gransel branch. By the way, Sherazad, can I get a minute? I'd like to talk with you about the job you were going to do. Sure, no problem. Still, Josh, could I have you wait upstairs? I'll be done in a minute. Understood. Shara? We're going to be waiting. Do you mind if we did it out in the clock tower? I'd like to say hi to someone. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, then let's meet up in front of the clock tower. As soon as I'm done here, I'll head over there myself. Got it. Come on, Josh. Sure. Just warping to the clock tower. I'm not gonna get turned in those quests, am I? Sephian calendar 1075, erected in partnership with the Liberal Royal Family, Septian Church, and Roland City. Septian calendar 1192, destroyed in the 100 Days War with Roland, was bombarded by the Erebonian Imperial Army. We read this before. Septian calendar 1197, rebuilt with the cooperation of the citizens of Roland. Every time I see this clock tower, I always think, they sure did a superb job restoring it after the war. You can feel the spirit of Roland's people from this. Estelle? Joshua? What do you think about going up with me and waiting until Shara shows up? In the clock tower? Sure, I don't mind. Okay, come on. The morning air is so refreshing. Hey, Joshua, you can see the house from here. You're right, you can see the roof. You want to tell me what's going on, since you've always avoided coming up here? I was under the impression you didn't like this place. I like this place, but I just can't casually come up here. Because this is the place where my mom died. What? "10 years ago, during the war, when the Imperial Army surrounded Roland, they bombarded the symbol of the city, the clock tower, to try to get the citizens to surrender. This was the time that Dad was fighting in the Royal Army. I wanted to see what he was fighting against, so I climbed up the clock tower. And when the bombardment started, I couldn't get away. When I came to, I hardly had a scratch on me. My mother had saved me. I was wrapped tightly in her arms, shielded from the rubble. And as I cried, she sang my favorite lullaby. But when they finally dug us free, after the war ended and this place had been rebuilt, I avoided coming here for the most part. It's not because I have painful memories of this place, though. It's just, when I come here, part of me wants so much to draw on her strength. Plus, I felt that I can't be strong like her if I'm always trying to rely on her. Estelle. Sorry, I need a moment. But today's okay, right? Relying on her just this once? Asking her to bring Dad home safely? Asking her to protect him? Of course it is. And don't worry, Dad is safe for sure. Your mother's protecting him, so there's no doubt in my mind that he's safe. And if he happens to be in a bit of trouble, then you can come to his rescue. Just like your mother did for you, you can do the same for Dad. And don't forget, I'm here to help you too. Joshua. I know I can't completely understand everything you've been through, but I could stay here by your side as I am now. And if you need a shoulder to cry on, you've always got mine. So, Huh? Josh, you're trying too hard. You shouldn't say things like that so lightly. Oh, what do you mean? If I were any other girl, I'd have totally misinterpreted your intentions right now. You are seriously the type who's gonna have problems with romantic relationships in the future. I'm already starting to get worried. Well, excuse me for trying to be nice. Why'd you have to be like that when someone's genuinely worried about you? Thanks for cheering me up, Josh. I feel a lot better now. As long as I get some kind of thanks, it was worth looking like a complete fool. You're unbelievable. Don't be so mad. I'm really thankful, believe it or not. Whoa. How about we get down from here, huh? I'm sure Shara's waiting for us. You're probably right. These two idiots. Mom, I finally realized why I wanted to be a bracer. So I could become strong and protect others, just like you. So please, watch and see. I won't fail to bring Dad home safe again. Hi, Shara. Aw, the two of you had such a cute scene going on up there. And my cheeks even felt a bit hot just thinking about it. What's that supposed to mean? You were spying on us? Well, give me some credit, will you? I just happened to see you when I looked up to check the time. Sure wish I had an orbital camera to get a shot of that view. Come on. What are you trying to say, Shara? That's called family bonding, plain and simple. It's kind of like your habit of hugging everyone after your third bottle of wine. Let's not make that comparison. I'm pretty sure when Shara's hugging everyone after her third bottle of wine, it's called being a horny bisexual. What's with the sigh? You really don't know how to take a joke, do you? Whatever. Did you say hi to Lena while you were up there? Yeah. I even asked for her to watch over Dad. See, I guess it looks like you're set. You know, Lena's protection's equal to that of the goddess herself. Your dad's safety's pretty much guaranteed. I think you may be giving her a little too much credit. Now that you mention it, you met Estelle's mother before, right, Shara? Yeah, when I was a child. I was still in a troupe at the time. A troupe? Yeah, a troupe in a traveling circus. Shara was a dancer. Though it was a long time ago. We first met when she came to Roland with the circus. 12 years ago, to be exact. I was 11, Estelle was 4. Because of that chance encounter, when I became a bracer, I trained under your father. I didn't know that. Maybe I'll tell you about it sometimes when I get a chance. Are you ready to head out for Bose? With airliner flights cancelled, we'll have to make our way to Bose the old-fashioned way. By foot. First, we'll need to make our way to the Vert Bridge checkpoint, which sits on the border of the Bose region. Vert Bridge is located at the west end of Milchbane Road. Looks like we're set. Let's go. We are not set. It's not cancelled. Which means we have jobs to do. Chapel, Father Divine. Well, good morning, everyone. Are you going on a journey somewhere? Yep, just over to Bose, but before we left, there's something we wanted to give you. To me? A bear claw and a savory pinion. This is the bear claw and savory pinion you were looking for. Please use them as medical ingredients. You requested these at the guild, right? That's right, I did put in a request. I was surprised you went to the trouble to do this for me. It was no trouble at all, actually. We literally stumbled upon them in the woods. My thanks to both of you, Estelle and Joshua. It appears you both are doing a wonderful job. This is encouraging to know. We'll do our best. With that attitude, I have nothing to worry about. Make sure to act with caution wherever your travels take you.
I pray that the goddess will guide you on your journey.
Yay.
By the way, you said you were headed to Bose, right?
Yeah, that's right.
In that case, could I ask a favor of you? I wanted to send Father Holstein a letter, but the airliners are grounded. How about it? Can I get you to deliver this letter while you're in Bose?
Sure. We'll do it. Shouldn't be a problem since the letter's not that big to begin with.
I really appreciate this. Alright then, here you go.
Yay. So all we need to do is give this letter to Father Holstein in Bose, right?
Yes, the chapel's on the east side of Bose City. It should be pretty easy to locate. Traveling around other regions is broadening your knowledge, and broadening your knowledge is food for the mind. I pray the goddess will guide you on your journey. You've done me a great service in gathering those ingredients. Make sure you take care in your travels.
Yeah. You know what? Let's go around and say goodbye to everyone. I taught the children about the Bracer Guild in our last lesson. Luke was especially attentive. I guess for young boys, bracers are like heroes. Need to say goodbye to everyone because we're leaving town. Also, we need to probably see what we can do with our orbments and such. But yeah, let's see. I forgot your name. Vinny, is it?
Vern. Oh, you're off somewhere? Here's all airliner flights have been cancelled, so...
Yep, we're heading to Bose on foot. Some things we want to investigate there.
Oh, this has something to do with work, does it? Forgive me for not being aware of the situation. Just have a safe trip. A number of guests left for Bose on foot this morning. The airline is not running. It's been pretty inconvenient for people, but most are making do.
The inn's probably empty. Yep. Vern. Not Vinny, Vern. Hey, you brats. Oh, it's Stella. You going somewhere? Something like that. I'll be away from Roland for a while. Don't cry yourself to sleep while I'm gone. Shut up! Who's gonna cry to sleep over you? But, do you know when you'll be coming back? I have no idea. Oh. Hurry and come back, alright? Did you say something? Never mind. Oh my god, this is the little boy does have a crush on Estelle. Oh, that's adorable. I think you should say hi to that pervert Alan. Alan, buddy. Royal Army's out searching for the missing airliner. According to company information, it looks like it still hasn't been found. Of all the things that could have happened, I won't be able to check out the hot girls coming and going on the airliners for a while. Come on, Royal Army, this is what I'm paying my taxes for. Thanks, Alan. See, I would have talked to Alan more frequently if I knew he was just like a pervert, because pervert characters are so fun to talk to in the game. Ida, your kitten has to say goodbye for a bit. Today's another great day for a cat nap. Looks like we'll be able to relax this afternoon. Meow. Yes! I invited her to the Queen's birthday celebration and she said yes! I'm gonna have to get a part-time job and save up some cash. Oh, who said yes? Did you? Well, I flipped back and forth for a bit, but in the end, I decided to go to the Queen's birthday celebration as a couple. My mother's already going with her friends. Sorry, Mother, but I want to go with him. Aww. So sad about the heterosexuality. Claire. Still, Joshua, are you really headed to Bose? I should have guessed that you would know. You're always one of the first to hear everything. It's a little something we need to check on. That's why we're heading to Bose. Not only is Cassius gone, but now you two are leaving. I want to tag along. Joshua, take me with you. I don't think that would be a good idea. But I'm concerned about the other incidents happening. I get so worried.
Okay, this time I'll wait for you like a good girl. So hurry back. If all of you are gone, it's going to be a big drain on my news sources. Claire, we entrust the news of Roland to you. Yesterday I saw something flying away from the south. It's too big to be a bird, so it makes me wonder what it was. These old eyes could have been playing tricks on me, though. Nom nom nom. Reminds me, I saw the boss here in town. Better be careful he doesn't catch me ditching work. Sahil's playing EU4 and not watching the stream, so grrr. Isn't Estelle and Josh? What's with all the baggage? Actually, we're heading to Bose, and I'm saying goodbye to all of my friends and people in town like a good girl. I see. I'd be worried too if I were in your shoes. You should get going then. Sahil, I'm so glad that you were here to call me out and on my shit. That's great. Enjoy EU4. Although I know you weren't here earlier when we had Shahrazad's break. Because if you were here for the break, you would have commented on it. Well, we're getting close to capping out CP again, so we'll probably see another one on the way to Bose. I'll be going then. But still, we have to say goodbye to everyone. Old man, we have to say goodbye to you.
I made up my mind. I'm gonna believe in the man my daughter chose to marry. I'm sure he'll work hard to be independent and make my daughter happy. Yeah, we'll just see what I can do to help him out.
Aw. Reminds me, I heard the mayor's place got robbed. Breaking into the mayor's home of all places, that's what I call bold. I'm just glad no one was hurt. Yep, we solved that crime, but the sky pirates got away. Okay, the people in the house aren't really my friends, so we'll let them be. Let's go. Well, hello. Lately, my father-in-law has been giving me job advice. Coming from an industry veteran, there's a lot I can learn. Seems I've been pretty conceited over my work in the past. Feel pretty embarrassed about it now. Who is Fremont again? I don't remember who Fremont is. Well, we've completed medical necessities. We've completed the monster. And we've advanced to 7th class junior bracers. And got an eagle eye quartz. Good work. Seems like you completed the objective. I think we're done on jobs. Yeah, we've completed all the jobs. Except the 2 we failed. And this job that we've already taken, we got directly from Father Divine to deliver a letter as we're heading to Bose. Hey buddy, watch the guild while we're gone. Shara, I heard you're taking these 2 and heading to Bose. Yep, that's right. Without Cassie's around, will I even handle the jobs? What are you babbling about? You're supposed to be a man, right? Shara, rude. The work may be a bit tougher to deal with while we're gone, but I'm counting on you. Don't let me down. I'll do my best. Hey, think of it this way. You don't have to drink with Shara all the time, so you're gonna get so much more work done now that you're sober. Okay. Orbs. We got a lot. So we want to finish out our lines. I did learn a little bit. We want to finish out lines. So that one is okay. But these are gonna be... like, this is gonna make us stronger to go this way. So, I'm gonna open you. And then we're full out on slots. So let's see if we have any here already. Okay. So you have a defense to get defense up and stone hammer. The attack to get firebolt and defense down. Perceive enemy statuses. See enemies from a distance. Both of these are pretty good. But honestly, everything has been weak to fire. So I'm going to slot in attack 1. No. Eagle Eye. And then you get attack 1. Okay, and Cher's got Dex plus 5 here. I'm understanding things correctly. I want to hit there. And the attack there. And that gives us everything. Because we're full up. Okay. So we have a lot of money still. Let's go check to see if there's any better arms or armor before we go. We forgot to say goodbye to our friends in the other shop. We don't have enough black bangles that stop sleep. So let's grab a couple more of those in case we need them. We have 3 white bracelets. Let's grab another pair of silver earrings. And we don't have anything that's going to improve. So I don't think I'm going to equip the... Actually, yes, I will equip... Yeah, I saw you don't have one. Put a silver earring and a white bracelet on. Thank you, Shara. I forgot to talk to you two. Okay, I want to talk... The shopkeepers are our friends, so we need to say goodbye to them properly. Hey, Josh and Estelle, what's with the baggage? Actually, we're heading off to Bose to investigate our father's disappearance because his airplane went kapoof. Cassius is what? And that's why you're heading to Bose? Well, of all people, I can't imagine that what happened to him. I'm under the same impression. That's why we're off to Bose, to check on things. Sitting around would hardly make us feel better. I have one more drink here. Yes. Understandable. That's just like you kids, too. Well, with Scheherazade trucking along, there's nothing to be worried about. Yeah. Elgar, could we bother you to check on the house? Like, we don't have anyone checking in on the house. We want to make sure monsters don't go in. Good luck and be careful out there. We will. We can trust Elgar to check out the house. Mrs. Elgar. Stella. Hello there. Tell me everything. How's work? Going well? I don't know if I have the heart to tell her what's going on this time. Same here. She'd probably cry herself to sleep if we did. We're going on a vacation. Please keep an eye on our house. Make sure your husband keeps an eye on our house. General goods store. Hey, Renan. That's a lot of baggage. Off on vacation, are you? Where are you headed? Well, it's no pleasure trip. We're headed to Bose for a bit. Bose, you say? But the airlines have been grounded. Don't tell me you're planning to foot it the whole way. That's right, we are. We've been told the trip's doable. That's true. It's not so far, but it's not that close either. Must be tough being a bracer. Are all your preparations in order? Do take care of yourselves. Oh, you know how to make a good sail.
Let's see. We're not selling, we're buying. We're out of maple sugar to make cookies. We're out of steaks to make meatballs. But honestly, I think we're fine. Oh, a new edition of the Liberal News. We need to read it. You didn't tell us that the news was in? SMH. Purging balm. Let's get a couple of these. In case. I think for the most part we'll try to ride out the fights with them if we get them, but just in case. Let's get a few more reviving balms. Quick fix tape to cure mute. I love that because the magic system is the tech from the orbments, so mute would be damaging our more orbments. These actually. This is a lot, but that's worth the money because we don't have any other way to recover EP. And money's kinda cheap. Oh. We're gonna get more Sepith while we're out, so let's just sell our Sepith. I'm sure I won't regret this at all. See? We recovered everything we've spent just by trading in some extra Sepith. Okay. We need to go up and say goodbye to Rinwin's mom. Good luck finding him a wife. Are you going on a trip with all that luggage? Let me know if you find anyone there who'd make a good bride for my son. I'll fly out there to meet them in person. Bye, Rinwin. Rino, good luck with your mom. We need to say goodbye to the orb people. We forgot to actually say goodbye to them. Hey. Piece of septium that my dad was asked to engrave for the mayor finally arrived. Oh, this is the first time I've ever seen such a splendid piece of his Melis. My dad's doing the etchings on it right now. Oh, how's it coming along? The septum from the mayor arrived. This is one fine crystal, I tell ya. It's even going to be a present for Her Majesty, the Queen. It's been a while since I've been excited to do a job, that's for sure. Well, good luck, sir. Okay. We're equipped, we're armored. We've said all of our goodbyes. We have our luggage. We've finished our jobs. Off we go. To the checkpoint. We also have friends. We also have friends hanging out at the checkpoint. Gosh, these two are just like friends with everyone. It's great. And you know what? For having to go back and forth a lot, these maps really aren't that big. So it's kind of, oh, we've been here before, we've explored it before, now we know where we're going. So it's not that big of a drain. And it's all so familiar. Hello. You're new. What are you? A shining palm. Elemental efficiency 0%. Well, I don't like that. I really don't like that. This is worrisome. Okay, we got you there. It seems that they're all right there. Except the ones that died, I guess.
good to go.
Hi. 20 of every Sepith and 100 XP for that little investment? Can I have some more shining palms, please? Oh. I was just trying to avoid you because you're not worth my time. I'm just gonna walk people to the other sides of these things. Because there's a reasonable chance that the hurricane will just end them. Okay, they're not that weak. Still.
Seems you came up short.
See, that was not a fight worth taking place. But those palms are worth so much. OMG. You're not a palm. I don't want to fight you if you're not a glowy, shining palm. With your 100 XP and 20 each Sepith. That was so good. Well, we're here. Hey, buddy. Hey, CWO Ashton. Well, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua, too. Hello, Mr. Ashton. And this is Scheherazade, if I remember correctly, right? Good afternoon, sir. We'd like to cross over into the Bose region, so we were wondering about getting a pass. Let me guess. This has something to do with the Lind, doesn't it? Yeah. We explained that Cassius was aboard the Lind. Goodness. Cassius was aboard? This is major. I'll issue you a pass right away. Gate pass. Thank you, sir. But it's all right if you issue us a pass just like this? What are you talking about? I know you kids by face. And as a member of the Royal Army, I should do my best to cooperate with the Bracer Guild. Oh, but one other thing. Huh? Be careful if you have any errands at the Hacken Gate north of here. You might want to hide your identities as bracers there. What do you mean? Sorry, I can't say any more about the matter. If you do intend to investigate, please do so with discretion. I pray to Idios for Cassius's safe return. So the Hacken Gate does not like bracers. Good to keep in mind. Hey, buddy. Hello there. Are you headed for Bose? We are, but how'd you know we weren't just visiting again? Well, there's a number of people like yourselves who've been passing through lately. Exponentially more than usual. It's because the flights have been suspended. That's exactly what happened. You won't believe how busy this place has been because of it. Well, the Royal Army's responsible for the restricted flights. So you're really not in a position to complain. I guess you're right about that. Another thing, traffic through the checkpoint's also being regulated. If you want to go through here, you'll need to get a pass from the Chief Warrant Officer. Oh, we've already got one. Aren't you prepared? Okay then, how about I open the gate for you? I was going to talk to our other friend who works here. Who's patrolling back there. We'll see. If the gate's still open, we'll shimmy on over and say bye to him too. Alright, you're clear to go through. Once you cross over, you won't be able to come back unless you get a pass from the other side. Be aware of that before you cross. Got it. So let's hurry over and say, hey buddy, goodbye. Since joining the army, this is the first time I've been so busy. Guess there's no time to be fishing or reading books. I just brought this book, but I'll give it to you. Chief would be livid if you caught me with it. Carnelia, Chapter 2. What happened to Chapter 1? Well, that reminds me we need to read the liberal news. Let's cross the gate. And we need to read the liberal news. Issue 2. Gone without a trace. Where could it be? Yesterday afternoon, the airliner Lind vanished over East Bowes airspace while en route to Roland. An exhaustive overnight search conducted by the Royal Army yielded no clues as to its whereabouts, leaving all parties baffled. In response to the incident, the Army's declared all airliner flights cancelled until further notice. The Liberal Orbital Ship Corporation reports 17 were aboard the Lind at the time of its departure, including both passengers and crew. Family members of the missing persons are understandably concerned, but remain hopeful. Probability of accident is low, says expert. Central Factory Chief Murdoch proclaims our orbital engines are sturdy and reliable. The chance of an engine failure is virtually nil. I do not believe an accident to have occurred. Was it a conspiracy perpetrated by the Royal Army and the covert mercenary force comprised of Jaegers? Perhaps it's a plot to kidnap passengers and hold them for ransom. Some even suggested Lind came under attack by the last living ancient dragon. First mention of dragons this game. No matter what anyone may have heard, it's speculation at this point, so no real evidence has been found. The Royal Army is investigating a possible connection between this incident and the recent burglaries in Bowes, but thus far no information on any such connection has been released. In fact, no information has been released at all due to Army regulations prohibiting the dissemination of intelligence to the general public, a policy I'm sure we'd all like to see repealed. Society: crystal stolen in daring robbery. A group of unknown individuals recently broke into the Roland Mayor's house to steal a septium crystal that was left in his possession. Local bracers came to the rescue and managed to recover the stolen item. The culprits are still at large. Thankfully, no harm came to the mayor or his family in the incident. We deeply regret the criminals escaped, says a Roland Bracer representative. Please know we of the Bracer Guild did everything in our power to apprehend them and will continue the pursuit for however long it may take. That's us! We were those bracers. Culture, touring agent sites. This is Niall and Dorothy's article. That's Dorothy's photo. The Esmolus Tower lies a few hundred selg north of the Roland city, among the Malga Trail. Its turquoise-green visage is the only real landmark as far as the eye can see. Counting as one of the 4 tetracyclic towers, its purpose is still shrouded in mystery to this day. The exciting location is as old as Liberal itself, and modern research utilizing the latest orbital technology is expected to answer a few questions about this eerie structure while posing still others. Part 2 of a fictional novel published in Liberal. Well, we shouldn't start Part 2 if we don't have Part 1. We'll find Part 1 eventually. We are now officially in Bowes. Addison Road, which runs north off the East Bowes Highway, is blockaded right now. Those heading to North Boulder, they'll have to go to Bowes first and wait until the road reopens. Hi, are you headed to Bowes? We're currently in a state of emergency. We're looking for any suspicious individuals among those heading from Bowes to Roland. Yeah, we're heading to Bowes. We're not suspicious at all. I suppose it's a good idea to finish checking out these places. Well, hello. What do we have here this time? Bracers? Traveling the roads foot's a bit of a hassle, isn't it? Well, be careful out there. Thanks, Dine. Just wanted to say hi before we went. Oh, hello. There's a little park area on this side. When we go back to Roland eventually, we need to tell Ashton that he needs to have this little park area, because that's cool and it's cute. And Roland Side Bridge deserves a cute little park area too. So, here we are. I suppose we should check. Okay, so that was Roland. We did everyone there, but we haven't gone down to the Garoon Gate. Maybe a little regret that we didn't go down to the Garoon Gate. But here we are. Bowes. We're in the Nebel Valley. There's a mine to our north. There's a river area to our northeast. Bowes is way to the west. There's the Amberl Tower, which Asmolus, Amberl,
Saphiril, Carnelia. Those are the 4 towers. We probably want to stop by there too. Check those all out. We've got a couple extra towns, right? We've got Roland, the Purcell Farm and Bright Family back there, but here we've got Bose, the Valeria Lakeshore, Ravenue Mine, Crone Pass, and then I think on the other side of Crone Pass we're in Rouen then, so we won't worry about those. And then the Hacken Gate up in the north, which is our border with the Erebonian Empire. Okay. That's the vibe. Well, we have a job in Bose. We have our interests in Bose, so let's just proceed to Bose. I don't have any reason not to Bose our way. What are you? Preemptive attack into a Mad Roper with fire weakness. Didn't we just get fire? You know what? Let's just chill out for a bit and let Josh try out his new spell. We're gonna waste our crit here, but that's fine. We don't want to stand too close in case it self-destructs.
Oh, are you done already?
Well, not worth the effort, but we now know what clear ropers are. And it makes sense that we're going to run into monsters that are too dangerous along the road. This is, after all, a pretty commonly run roadway. Hello. There's a big monster. That means that there's going to be a side quest for it, probably in Bose. Let's take care of it before we get there. Wind. These are weak against wind. That one's weak against earth. Well, I don't think we have any earth arts. Well, I don't like the look of that. That's not good. Okay. %, 100% on fire against the king, so we'll hit the king. Okay. I'm a little worried about... I'm a little worried I'm pushing myself a bit too far here, but... it's a risk I'm willing to take.
Okay.
Not now.
That is what I was worried was gonna happen.
I'm sorry.
You know what? We'll run. This is why we saved beforehand. 'Cause I think we can do that fight. I think if we focus fire so we don't have as many enemies, we'll be able to handle this. Okay. So, you start just firing at the King Scorpion. We'll airstrike this queen that's in the front. Okay. I'll ask back a bit.
We're good to go.
And then you can firebolt the king again. Love a miss. Don't like that. Okay. Get that Severin. Okay. Cure Balm yourself.
We're good to go.
Okay, we can't hit multiples with them. It's a risk, but let's see if we can just whip this one out of the way. No. Well, got its focus onto Shara, though. That's good. The king's almost dead.
Here I come.
Okay, you can only eat that yourself. Okay, you can't throw it at anyone. Okay, This is reduced efficiency, but I definitely shouldn't have done that. Okay. Eat a meatball. This is worrisome. Okay.
Someone's been naughty.
Okay, you're not going to be able to move again until after. I don't suppose you can reach someone? No. If I cast, we go first. Okay, so Estelle's just going to be down. And we're going to see if she gets XP.
Alright, we're good to go.
No. That's fine. We eliminated the monster on the East Bowes Highway. That's what we got Revolving Balm for. And this is a good time to eat some pasta. North to Nebel Valley? You saw that on the map. And up here. That's a snaky thing. What's that headed this way? It's a truck. Hi, Grant. Well, it isn't Scheherazade. How you been? Fine, haven't seen you in a while either. What are you up to? As you can see, I'm doing an escort job. I'm sure you've heard about all the airliners being grounded after the Lind incident, right? For that, we have to move all this cargo to the Royal City by ground. I see. Well, your efforts are appreciated. How about yourself? What are you doing with these youngsters? Don't tell me you're looking into the incident. That's the plan. Why? Do you know something we should be aware of? Well, I think it'd be best if you spoke with Lugren about it at the Bowes branch. Anyway, I gotta get going. Catch you later. Hey, thanks, Grant. First Mr. Ashton, now him. Everyone's hinting at something, but no one will just come out and say it. I wonder what's up. There must be good reason for it. We'll probably find our answers at the Bowes branch. Agreed. If we do as he suggests and ask Lugan about it, we may get a clue as to what's going on. Let's get moving. I bet that the officer in charge of the investigation has a grudge against Bracers. You know, doesn't like the idea of a mercenary group deciding what is and isn't justice. Which, I mean, could you blame him? Would you like if mercs were in charge of being the police? How about you, Cass? How about you, Sahil? How do you think if the mercs if a mercenary group decides justice? Does that feel comfy to you? That's every adventure party. But this is the Bracer Guild is like canonically in the game setting legally like one of the forces of justice. There's some legal restrictions on our behavior, but yeah, we're like a formally recognized group. We've already done a criminal investigation. Ooh. Are you another big monster? Yeah. The mayor of Roland had their place robbed by the girl that Estelle had a crush on, and we went and beat them up in the woods. And they got away on an airship. What is this? Wisdom.
Let's destroy it. Ooh, that's not looking great. Well, that's what Firebolt is for. Wisdom is preparing to use arts. Well, we don't have anything to disrupt it, but we'll just throw a few other arts at you. Everyone except Shara is pretty full health, so it should be fine. Shadow Spear. Ow!
It can't be.
Okay. Josh. We need you to revive Shara. Absorb nutrients. Not from Shara. We just revived Shara. Oh my god. Reviving bulbs are expensive, you piece of shit. Or tear bombs in GL. Still, I'm glad I spent the money on this. Okay, you're not gonna get hit until you're done, so go ahead and eat a meatball. Improve yourself. Maybe you'll faint it. Doubtful. Shadow Spear is gonna hurt. Critical Soul Blur. Okay, it's preparing arts. Which means it's dead.
Oh, are we done already?
Okay, so we're not in newbie training town anymore. And we are definitely in need of better equipment. And we are definitely in the need of eating some pasta. That should be enough. We'll keep an eye out for another wisdom. Okay, and then these signs are going to instruct us that north is the gate. Yep, 210 Selg north. And then east is 420 Selg. So about half the distance we've already gone is the way to the gate in the north. And then we're getting near Bose in this way. This feels like our treasure chest should be up here. Or something. Eventually. I take it we've reached Bose. The North Block. Ooh, Bose is a big town. We finally made it here. This is the commercial city of Bose, which sits in the heart of the Bose region. Wow, this definitely looks like a city. Of the 5 major cities in Liberal, this one comes next after the Royal City. Compared to Roland, the buildings are all made of stone and seem a lot bigger. Does anyone have any idea what that huge building is over there? That's the Bose Market. It's an indoor marketplace made up of various shops. Food, clothing, sundry goods, furniture, books, so on. You pretty much buy everything here with the exception of weapons and ornaments. It's not surprising they call this place a commercial city. Man, I really wish this trip could have been for shopping.
Maybe some other time. Let's first stop by the guild and find out what's going on regarding the incident and turn in that monster that we killed. Alright. Just so you know, the Bracer Guild's right over there. Look. Bracer Guild's there. Various shops. Lodgings. The Septian Church is also right here. Well, before we go, before we say hi to them, let's go stop by the church, because we have a mission here. Oh, hello. Not this again. Please, Lila. It's my one and only chance. We're not gonna bother their little private conversation. The Lila and her maid seem to be having a touch of Yuri. La la la, we're finally here. The day's finally arrived. After my husband's done worshipping here, it's off to Bow's Market to buy. Well, these are the pilgrims who are visiting all the churches. We met them in Roland. As we're arriving in Bow's, the airliner flights were cancelled. Right in the middle of my pilgrimage, too. Note to self, keep an eye on out for these two. We might be escorting them later to the next church. Well. Are you Father What's-His-Face? Excuse me. Holstein. Hmm? You're Father Holstein, right? Oh, indeed I am. How may I help you? This is for you. It's a letter from Father Divine in Roland.
Oh, it's for me? Well, thank you very much for delivering this. However, a letter from Father Divine can only mean... Oh, yes, he's come up with a new formula.
Huh? New formula for what?
Oh, don't tell me you don't know. Father Divine is a master of medicine, known throughout Liberal for his skills in the healing arts. In fact, he was well known for this even back when he was at Gransel Cathedral.
Really?
Even after he took up his new post as a father in Roland, he's continued his research without fail. And when he discovered an effective medicine, he shares his knowledge with the rest of us.
We Bracers also use the medicine created by Father Divine on a daily basis. In a way, we're being supported in our work from behind the scenes. I had no idea. It'd been nice if he'd at least mentioned it to us. Oh, it's just like him not to. He never talks about himself. Ain't that the truth?
Father Divine is very strict with himself. Whenever he admonishes someone, he's admonishing himself as well. That's one attitude I think all young children these days should learn. Well, it's a bit difficult for me to learn at this ripe old age.
Whatever.
Well, how about we just try to work hard without overreaching ourselves? I appreciate you coming all the way up from Roland to deliver this letter today. Oh, Idios, goddess of the firmament, protect these souls as you guide them in their daily lives.
Yay! Quest complete. Hello. And there's a nun here. There's always a nun. Welcome to the Septian Church. Are you here to worship? I'm impressed to see young people as young as yourselves concerned with spiritual matters. Well. We've completed that. Now I guess we go say hi to the Racers Guild. Antero's Restaurant. Interesting. Well, the Bracers Guild first.
Oh, Scheherazade! You arrived a lot sooner than I expected. Appreciate you coming all the way from Roland.
It's been a while, hasn't it, Lugrin? Did someone tell you that we were coming ahead of time?
Oh yes, I received a call from Ina not long ago. That means these two kids with you are Cassius's children?
Yes, that's right. It's nice to meet you, sir. I'm Estelle Bright. And I'm Joshua Bright. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
I'm Lugren, and I oversee the Bows branch. Your father and I go way back. Please, just call me Lugren.
Sure, we'll do that. Louis? That said, could you give us a quick update on the missing airliner incident, Louis?
About that. Our Royal Army's still continuing its search. However, with the Army's current restriction on information, no public updates have been made. And not only has the general public been kept in the dark, the Guild hasn't heard a word either.
Really? Why not? Aren't the Army and the Guild supposed to be cooperating together? Well, that's the way on the surface, anyway. In actuality, there's a lot of opposition between both parties on a number of aspects. So, pretty much what you're saying is it's a bunch of jurisdictional disputes, right?
I hate to admit it, but that's the situation. In addition, General Morgan has gotten involved.
Did you just say General Morgan? Great. Now things look like they're really gonna be a pain. General Morgan? Who's that? He's famous for repelling the Imperial Army's invasion 10 years ago. You should have read about him in the history books. Amazingly enough, I don't recall the name. So what's the big deal with this famous guy anyway? From what I've heard, he's not the biggest fan of the Bracer Guild. Hates bracers, in fact. Haha! Figured. Seems he made it a point to routinely assert that there's no need for the Bracer Guild. Sounds like a real whack job to me. Thanks, Estelle. What you're saying is we're not getting any information because of this general?
That's not really important at the moment. What really matters is that bracers are being prohibited from entering the regions they're investigating. Because of that, it's causing conflicts with our other work.
But we just came all the way here from Roland. If that's the way it's going to be, then it's time to duel it out with this general and decide who gets to investigate the incident. You're talking like a crazy person, Estelle.
Keep your cool, Bracer. There are other ways, such as the request we received from the mayor concerning the incident. She's asked we conduct an investigation from the Guild side, separate from the Army.
Well, that's encouraging news. If it's an official request from the mayor, it'll be a great pretext for us to conduct our own investigation. I see. Well, isn't this perfect timing? Louis? Were you complaining to this mayor guy over drinks or something? Louis feels like the sort of person who'd do some backroom politicking to smooth things over. Louis will agree to the mayor's request.
That sounds fine by me. Before you go, you two are junior bracers, right?
Yeah, why?
Junior bracers, so to speak, are members in training registered at various branches. In short, their performance is monitored by the branch where they're registered. Right now, for you two, that would be Roland.
What you're saying is that we have to change our registration if we want to accept jobs here, right?
You got it. All you need to do is sign these forms to transfer your registration.
Sure. Our names go here, and...
Right, looks like everything's in order. Junior bracers, Estelle and Joshua. As of this day, at 15:20, your registration at the Bows branch has been approved. It means you're now members of the Bows branch.
So you know, once you become a senior bracer, you can do any job without being registered to a particular branch. On the flip side, your duties and responsibilities increase as well. Understood. And pretty much we're all still newbies.
Well, it looks like now I'll be able to trust you with the mayor's request. Mayor's residence is near the west gate. You should go there and talk to her directly.
We'll do that. Understood. First, side quests. Ravine Monster. A ferocious monster has been sighted along the trail behind Ravinu village. It must be sought out and exterminated ASAP. Ingredient Seeker. When? I'm in a bind right now. I seem to be lacking a certain cooking ingredient. Please bring 5 tender poultry to me at Antero's restaurant. Ferocious monster known as a king scorpion's been spotted roving the East Bowes Highway. We killed that. Hey. We should do some reporting here. We've reported the results of the letter carrier. Get paid a little. And East Bowes monster. Still 7th class.
It looks like you managed to achieve your objective. Come back if you have anything else to report.
Okay. Well, let's check our poultry. We only have one poultry. I was avoiding fights with those. It seems I shouldn't have. If I had just had more fights with those, we would have our poultry. We need some more poultry. Knowing that the quest is here, it's probably not available in the market, but we'll try. Hello. Hardware. Work helmets. Laundry poles. Paring knife. Ooh. That's good for Josh. We would love a pair of paring knives. Josh. Enjoy fighting with kitchen cutlery. Tentatively speaking, I'm an employee here. I help out my mother. Not playing around, in case you're wondering. Oh, you're the mother? Good day and welcome! Hi there, you two. Have a look at my goods. We've why are you so loud? My ears, they bleed. We already bought from you. It's alive and bustling. I wonder if it's like this all day. It is. People from all corners of Liberal gather here to grow their businesses. And their eagerness and zeal to succeed is nothing to be balked at. This one's quite a catch. Oh. What have you got, sir?
Can I help you find something? My medicine takes care of almost any ailment.
So you sell medicine, huh? I see, Dorothy! There's almost anything one could want here in Bose. That's for sure. The sheer amount of stuff is pretty overwhelming. You know what? We do need some more tear bombs. A couple more revive bombs. And a couple of these new bombs. Dorothy! Is that you? Wow, look at all the stuff they're selling here. I'm getting a kink in my neck just turning my head to take it all in. She's in her surroundings. She looks like she can't even hear ya. Dorothy, I love you. Oh my god. Let's see, what to do about today's side dish? Should I try making something with meat or something with fish? I don't suppose you have poultry. My pal Buck started raising prices on his goods. Not a situation, I guess I can understand why. Some of his prices seem a bit too high. Well. Not selling here. That's ingredients. No poultry. Not surprising. After all, if you had poultry, the other gal wouldn't have opened up Racers Guild request. Hey. Thanks to the restrictions placed on everything by the army, nothing's gone right. Think about the price of getting things in stock, I feel like my business is gonna dry up. This guy's in a rather foul mood. No kidding, airliner flights have been cancelled and Eisen roads have been blockaded. Sure, it's not doing wonders for these merchants' business either. Well, let's see if we can help. Got some potatoes and onions. We don't have any recipes that do use any of that, though. Maybe later. Oh. We can't rotate our camera here. This is a neat little corner shop. How are you doing today? Is there anything I can help you find? I carry brands from the Royal City here as well. If you'd like, please have a look around. It's like to sell clothes. I'm fine, I like the clothes I'm wearing now. They'd also do custom designs or tailor any clothes you'd like. Keep that in mind if you decide you want something more fashionable than your current, unique outfit. Well. These are not as good as what Estelle is wearing. But you know what? They're better than what everyone else has got. So you can upgrade to the Strega brand sneakers. You know what? Let's see if you're willing to buy these old spikes. That covers the cost. Sort of, partly. Oh my god, shoes. Who are you? A little girl? This is the first time I'm allowed to go on an errand all by myself. Let's see. What was I supposed to buy? Oh no. I hope she remembers what she's supposed to buy. Let's see. Who's having a sale today? Where's my memo? I know I've got it written down somewhere. Hello. Welcome. How about a fluffy eggy sponge cake? This looks so good, Josh. It does have a nice smell to it, doesn't it? Josh, after you find Dad, let's come here and get one of these together, okay? Not a bad idea. Really, you'd better not forget about it later on, you hear me? Speed up. Let's get a few of each of these. Looks like a girl's running the confectionery shop now. Before it was some guy running the place. I wonder what happened to him. Oh. Good day to you and welcome. I carry everything from antique books to textiles and daily necessities. You look at all this stuff. Mr. Williams' general store has lots, but this one carries even more than he does. Yeah, it's pretty easy to see exactly why this store is here in the market. Stock a lot of imported goods from the Empire and Republic. Pretty confident about my selection. Oh. Deliver news. Chapter 1! Well. I guess we can read the beginning of the book now. Book I'm after isn't here. Maybe I should try checking another shop. Well. We have validated that indeed there is no poultry here. A Kirsch's bar. Oh. Welcome. Sit wherever you like. Oh. Welcome, welcome. Order up. We got good, cheap food that'll make your belly sing with delight. Give us this cheese risotto. Nom 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 nom. I'm a scholar specializing in living beings from days long past. On the subject of peculiar living beings, I've encountered the most uniquely swift monster I've ever seen in a recent geological survey. That was along the road in West Bowes, if I'm not mistaken. I've never seen such a creature before. I thought to capture it, but it was far too quick for these legs of mine. Let's get some more exercise in my daily regimen, I surmise. Okay, that's same information. Thanks, Lyndon. Oh, woe is me. How did things get like this? I gave up my whole life for that damned workshop. Aw, poor Cornelius. Being Miss Moreno's attendant's exhausting work. It's precisely because of the power she wields that she's earned the dubious role of Shadow Mare, I suppose. Shadow Mare. Suppose we should go talk to this mayor guy. This is the hotel. We are low on EP. Let's go get a room in the hotel. It's not too expensive. Hey, Vern. Wait, you're not Vern. Welcome. Please enjoy our hotel's atmosphere, which is rich with tradition. Sure. 60 for a rest isn't bad. What do these rooms look like? The same as the ones in Roland. Okay, it's a standard hotel chain. Oh.
Take it you're the mayor. Yes. Hello.
Those are nearly, if not as lively, just as lively as Royal City. We do a lot of trade with merchants in the Empire, so we're not in short supply of much of anything. There's no place like Bose and Gransel, that's for sure.
I wonder what I'll buy today. I can find an outfit I like. Good job, good luck. The mayor's place. Investigate around the outside. Mayor's got a cute little 2-story townhome. Wow, now isn't this a gorgeous place? Check out that crazy expensive looking chandelier. Oh, calm down, Estelle. Looks like this is the mayor's place, all right. I wonder if she's home. She? Oh, do we have visitors? Welcome to Bose's mayor's residence. May I ask who you are, please? We're with the Bracer Guild. The mayor made a request to the guild, and we've come to inquire about the details.
Well, I've heard from the mayor that we would be expecting you. I'm sorry to inform you the mayor's currently out at the moment. She's gone to worship at the chapel.
When do you expect her back, sir?
Let me see. I'd imagine her to make a return any moment now.
Oh, we're in a hurry to meet her. Think it would be alright to call on her at the chapel?
Well, I don't wish to inconvenience you.
Don't worry, it'd probably save us both some trouble. If you don't mind me asking, what's the mayor look like? Like the typical wealthy person, big hat with feathers in it, dripping gemstones from every pore?
Feathers, gemstones, remember? Oh, how colorful. Quite off the mark, I assure you. How would I describe her? I'd say she looks splendid, or should I say beautifully mature.
Hot old woman? Hex, yeah.
You just found the right man that could retire in peace.
If you're talking about finding the right man, number one, I don't like you as much. Number two, I mean, she's young enough that marriage is on the table. Number three, a lesbian mayor. Hi. Huh?
Never mind, I was just thinking out loud. This may help. The mayor has a maid accompanying her. That might be the easiest way to find her.
Mayor's being accompanied by the Yuri in front of the church. That's fine. Yep, the Church Yuri. Church Yuri. The Church Yuri is no longer outside. There's the maid. Where's your girlfriend, ma'am? Oh, there you are. You're the maid we're looking for. And you are? Estelle? That wasn't very polite. My apologies. We're here with the Bracer Guild. We're looking for the mayor so we can confirm the details of a job she requested. Oh, I see. Please let me introduce myself. I'm her maid, Lila. I see to the mayor's daily needs. Being served hand and foot, huh? Worlds we live in are really different. Where's the mayor, if you don't mind me asking? Did she come here to pray? She's playing hooky from her religious duties. Huh? I'm sure she's probably in the middle of inspecting the situation in the market. Took off after telling me to pray for her, too. I don't know how to say this, but the mayor seems like she has a unique personality. Well, doesn't she sound interesting? If she weren't the mayor, I'd be kind of intrigued. Scheherazad's picking up that the maid and the mayor are having a nice time. There's no doubt she's a capable person, although she does have a bit of an unrestrained aspect to her at times. And a top. The mayor's also a top. Anyway, I'm on my way to meet with her right now. I don't mean to sound impolite, but would you mind waiting at her residence? I'll let her know you're there. I don't know how I feel about going back empty-handed. Would it be alright if we came along with you instead? Come with me to meet the mayor? I guess it's okay. Let's make our way over to the Bose Market, then. Oh ho ho! Wow, it's really huge. I wonder where the mayor is. Just stand out in the crowd. I'm sure you'll find her right away. Oh, it was just as I thought. Two of you should be absolutely ashamed of yourselves. Trying to force up the price of food at a time like this by buying it all up? You're not fit to be merchants in bows. But ma'am, we're just thinking about how to increase sales for the bows market in general. I don't want to hear any more from you. If it were any other products, it would be a different story, but making undue profit on necessities will lead to negative publicity for the market. Return those goods to their original prices at once. Alright, we'll do as you say. I don't doubt your passion for the market, but I want you to understand this. Commerce, when you get down to it, is the established relationship of trust between people. Believe me, if you do business with that in mind, you'll be a wonderful merchant in bows. Yes, ma'am. We'll do our best. Ooh. Fuck capitalism. Madam? Lila, so you came, huh? I bet Lila comes a lot. Sorry you had to see that side of me. Actually, you did a wonderful job, as always. But never mind that, these people are here to see you. Please come home immediately. Oh, that emblem is... Would you be the bracers I requested? Yep, that's us, but... Does that mean you're... Forgive me for not introducing myself. My name's Maybell. I'm the owner of the market and the mayor of the Bows region. This restaurant looks super expensive. Are we really going to have a meeting here? I often use this place for business meetings. The food's quite good, too. I'll tell you what, though. I heard the mayor of Bows was a woman. I never imagined you'd be this young. Based on looks alone, I guess you're only 4 or 5 years older than me. Actually, I feel like I'm nothing more than an unworthy successor to my father. My late father was the previous mayor, and all I did was inherit the rights to the Bows Market and the political foundation he set up. That's a rather unvarnished self-evaluation, if I've ever heard one. After all, I'm just the daughter of a businessman. There's no sense getting a high hat about it. Anyway, would it be alright to go over the details of my request with you again? Sure, that'd be fine. Well, what I'd like to ask you to do is investigate the disappearance of the missing airship and bring closure to the incident. I'm of the opinion that the bracers would bring about a much more desirable result concerning this incident than the army is currently producing. Reason being, we're not fighting a war. We're trying to find answers and solve a mystery. Well, I, for one, would be honored. Don't you think you're overrating us a little bit? Just call it a businesswoman's prerogative. Maybell? What are you shifting your eyes over at Shara for? The fact of the matter is, an influential businessman was aboard the airliner that disappeared. In addition, if the Royal Army continues to keep the Bows airspace a no-fly zone, business is going to suffer. Just when business has been booming prior to the Queen's birthday, too. I see, so this is an economic appeal, right? Yes, and it's something which I can't trust to be left up to the Army alone. So what do you think? Will you accept my request for your help in this matter? We have our own reasons for wanting to investigate the incident, and we'd like to accept the job, but the Army's actively been trying to exclude bracers from having anything to do with the incident. So, I don't suppose you could pull the mayor card for us, could you? Maybe show their army who's running the show? Excluding bracers, This must have something to do with General Morgan, then. That man's disliked bracers from the beginning. Do you know who the general is, Mayor Maybell? He was a friend of my late father's. Tentatively speaking, we have a passing acquaintance with one another. So I may just be able to do something for you. Meaning? Lila? Yes, madam? Lila produced a sheet of paper and a fountain pen from her pocket. I guess this should be sufficient. Please, take this with you. Received Mayor Maybell's letter. What's the letter for? It's a letter of request to General Morgan. It's to inform him of my request for information about the incident as the official responsible for the region. I think this should be enough to get some information out of the army. I see. I wonder if that bracer-hating general will even meet with us at all. I think it'd be a pretty safe bet as long as you hide your identities. You'd probably be best served by saying you're messengers for the mayor.
I don't know if I like the sound of that. It feels like we're lying or something. Oh, it's not lying. We're just not telling him everything. It's called a lie by omission, Josh. This is a time-sensitive situation. I think we should be practical about it. I guess you're right, Joshua. By the way, where do we need to go to meet him? There's a fort called the Hacken Gate on the international border north of Bose. You'd be able to find the general there. Alright, everyone. I'm counting on you. You just leave everything to us. If we find out anything, we'll come let you know. I'm looking forward to some good news. Goodbye, and have a wonderful day. Goodbye. Right, let's get going, shall we? Hacken Gate's at the end of the Eisen Road, north of the East Bose Highway. Short, we need to head out the East Gate and turn north thereafter. Alrighty, Hacken Gate, here we come. Okay, let's check our notebook. Here's our main request. We have a monster kill in Ravunu. 5 poultry to give at Antaros. Well, considering that the monster is medium, I imagine that's gonna be a big deal. So, and considering that it's almost the time, almost 9, we still have a little bit more time that we could go, but you know what? What we'll do, we'll take a look at these novels. We found chapter 2, we bought chapter 1, and then we'll be done. Let's see. So, Carnelia, the Imperial Chronicle. I stood there upright in front of the revolving door, scuffing the heels of my boots against the ground. Pulling slightly on the collar of my trench coat, I dropped my chin and gazed at my partial reflection in the curved glass. Aside from my short-cropped hair, I wore a modest-looking, double-breasted leather raincoat and a pair of special-order steel-reinforced boots, both of which at first glance appear to be the most common of common apparel. Yet they were in fact much more than the naked eye could detect. My ordinary average appearance was of just as much importance today as it had been on any other day in times past. I'm regretting this decision. Not far off, the sound of footfalls echoed rhythmically like the steady beat of a pendulum back and forth. Snork me, snork me. Well, that's not a very exciting thing. Let's hit save. We've got our quests. We arrived in Bose. We completed 1 quest in Bose already. So, I don't know if I'll be able to stream this again on Sunday or not. I want to, though. Tomorrow, we will have our normal FF14 in the afternoon. We will be continuing our Alliance raids, rah. And then Monday, well, we'll see what comes on Monday. I have some workload. I may have to work late on Monday, but we'll see what happens. And then we'll continue, though. I want to know what's going on. But for now, how many people are here keeping an eye out? Not really much of anyone. Well, go forth wherever you so. You have a raid target. Last raid target gave us no, like, I don't think we have enough people to worry about it, so don't worry about it. Have a great evening.